Arizona State continues to have USC's number, and today that number was 2. The Sun Devils blank the Trojans at McAllister Field in Los Angeles. Arizona State has now beaten the women of Troy in 3 straight. Both of the goals came courtesy of Cali Farquharson, the leading scorer in the Pac-12, and she joins us now. Cali, let's talk about that first goal. I've seen players do that before, put pressure on a keeper. What told you you were going to get to that ball in time? Well,
she took a really long touch, and I knew I could get there, so I just booked it. I ran as fast as I could, and I was just looking to block it. I wasn't looking to score, but it ended up going in. So
you always, we're going to take a look at that goal right now. You've done this before. Didn't you do this against Texas A&M a couple of years ago? Same kind of play?
Yeah, I blocked the keeper, and then I passed the ball in. And I thought that was going to happen this time too, but it went in first time.
Yeah, Cali, important to mention that this team is committed to defense. There was no doubt in my mind tonight that you guys came out, you pressed. You didn't let Alex, Quincy, or some of those other scoring threats for USC go unmarked. How important is that in a conference like this, which also then in a turnover gives you guys the quick movement, 1 or 2 passes away from being in the attacking third?
It's super important to get the shutout. You know, Tossie made a great save. Bree, Chan did awesome. And at the end of the day, it really sends a message that we're not going to give up any goals, and we're going to work hard to maintain this scoring streak or lead.
You got the second goal on a PK. I always ask shooters this: when you line up for a PK, do you already know where you're going, or do you watch the keeper?
I already knew where I was going, but yeah, that was my spot.
Yeah, and it was behind Stanley before she had a chance. Hey, what is it about USC? Because every time you play SC, you do pretty well. In 2012, you had that amazing game with the hat trick and the 2 assists, 8 points, and you guys won it 5-4 in double overtime. Do you get up for SC? Is there a reason?
No, I mean, every game's the same, and I guess it just happens with SC more often.
Did you know that when you were taking the PK that your head coach, Kevin Boyd, he can't look, so he actually walked away and was facing the other direction?
I didn't. I had no idea.
Yeah, he wouldn't look. He just waits for the noise. Everybody's looking one way and he's walking the other way.
Yeah, I guess that's his thing. Yeah.
All right, hey, next weekend, and we'll let you get out of here on this.
Okay.
Next weekend is really going to be probably the biggest home weekend of the season for you guys. You have Cal on Friday, number 23 in the country, and then you have Stanford, number 4 on Sunday. What can you guys expect to get out of that weekend?
There are going to be a couple great games, but we're just trying to focus on one game at a time. So whoever we play first, we're going to focus on our style of play and going out there and just giving them a good game.
Appreciate the time as always, and hey, great work today. That's 12 goals for you. And that's 11 game-winning goals in your career. You're clutch.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Is it? Yeah. Okay.
It's because you like coming to Cali.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, Cali.
Good.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Safe travels back to Tempe. Cali Farquharson, the junior from Phoenix, Arizona. Fear the Fark. That's what they say down in Tempe. She scores twice. She's got 12 on the year. Look at the shots today. 25-11.
Yeah, and the shots on goal. 11 of 25 for USC. 3 of 11 for ASU. How about Chandler Morrison coming up with 11 big saves? That's 3 consecutive weekends of great play by her. You wouldn't expect anything less. Corner kick's pretty even, and fouls, well, not really sort of an important part of this game except for the penalty kick.
Arizona State making a bid to break back into the top 25. They win their 9th game of the season. They now have 9 points in conference, and they move for the time being into 3rd place. Chandler Morris had a great game as well for Arizona State in goal. ASU beats USC 2-0.